Hello. We're here to taste a Japanese beer, apparently.
Well, not sure. I mean, it's got a Japanese name, but we don't.
Let me just see.
It doesn't say where it's from or.
It says Vietnam on the back.
Oh, does it? I couldn't
So
see Vietnam.
it's either from Vietnam or Japan.
Oh, right.
Japan.
Because Sapporo is in
This is,
Japan, isn't it?
That one.
Sapporo. In the north of Japan. Right up in
Very-
the far north.
It's a very solid can as well.
Yeah, I've never seen a can that shape.
So we are.
It does look classy. It looks like it should be expensive. Is it expensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
It cost me £2.40 for one can.
It's almost like a pint, though, isn't it? Interesting colour. Is that colour a bit different from what we're normally used to? And then, that's a nice can. It must be almost the size of a pint, wasn't it? Like. So
Yeah,
you're going to let it settle first.
No, I think it's settled.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
It's very nice. Yeah. It's got a very smooth taste to it.
Would it be? I know this is not wine. I've never done proper drink testing before. Well, I did the other day on the radio. A guy brought a bottle of wine in from Sussex. But would that be drier than some beers? Not so sweet.
No, I don't think
Do you think
it's not dry at all. No,
Would you say
quite-
it's not as sweet?
it's very
as some?
smooth. It's like Cobra, like an Indian beer. Like that.
Yes,
Quite
got
nice.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know more than I do.
It's very much a session beer.
What does
That's
that mean?
more.
What's a session beer?
Session beer means getting pissed on it, basically. Does it? Does it mean that? Yeah, it does mean that. Well, I think it means that anyway. So,
Doesn't
yeah.
it mean a beer when you're going on stage?
It means you can have more than 6.
So this is a beer and not a lager, is it?
It's a lager.
It's a lager.
Yes. Well, in a lot of countries they call it beer. They spell it B-E-E-R,
Yeah,
but it's actually a lager.
yeah.
It's fizzy and cold.
And it says Vietnam on the back, does it?
Like
It's the first time I've... Yes, please. It's the first very kind of you. It's the first time I've heard of a Vietnamese
too
beer.
much.
Have you seen a Vietnamese beer before, or rather
No.
tasted one?
I'm sure it's
Um,
from Vietnam.
It's funny how they've called it Sapporo, which is in the far north of Japan. It's a big city in the far north.
It's under license in Vietnam.
Oh, under license in Vietnam. We'll have to.
Mm.
Does anybody
We'll have to
know
look
exactly
into
what
that.
that means? Any experts? Can you have to find out exactly what that means?
Yeah. But yeah, I'd probably give it. What rating would you give it out of 10?
For me, I can tell. If you hadn't told me anything, I would have said this is a quality beer.
Mm.
That's That's if I didn't know.
Yes, it's definitely not your Tesco value lager. Let me say.
It tastes like some time has been spent on it. I don't mean drinking it, but
About 10 minutes? Yeah. But it's,
yeah, it's
if I was to compare it to anything, it's like a Cobra.
Mm.
But yeah, it's
Did you
very
give it
nice.
time to settle?
I drink more than probably drink more than 7
Yeah.
of these. The can is. I mean, look at this.
It's a
Solid.
beautiful can. You almost don't want to throw
You
it
feel
away.
like you want to
do
put it on your shelf,
That's right. You don't want to throw
like a
it away.
trophy.
Mm. Sapporo.
Yeah.
Sapporo.
Very nice. So chin chin.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.